Well, it's been said you can pick your friends, but not your family, right? So if the upcoming holiday family functions has you running to food for solace, we've got some more productive ways for you to beat the holiday stress and bring in the joy. Relationship expert Lieberman-Wang, author of the #1 best-selling book, Find to Fab, joins us now to discuss. Let's just first talk about why holidays can be so stressful in the first place with all this family going on.
You know, like anybody else, by the time you go back to the family, it doesn't matter how old you are, you feel like you regress to a younger age, right? It's like we're looking for the love and attention, but we get the criticism and the wishing, wanting of what they think we should be doing, but maybe not what we want. So it causes a lot of stress. People forget that they're already accomplished or the life's going on. You go back to the family and you're back to being a child.
All of a sudden you feel like you need to defend yourself again, right? I like what you wrote about that. You said we need to go into this prepared and that we should have in mind to respond rather than react. I think that's a great mindset.
Absolutely. A lot of times I always believe that if we just treated our family like strangers, we'd do better.
Right.
And what I mean by that is if you bumped into a stranger, you'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, right? And if it's a family, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you, what are you doing? And I think that if we actually take a different perspective and not take it personally and just be on our best behavior, we won't be able to have anybody push any buttons, right? So I always suggest you don't wear any buttons when you go see your family.
I like that. That's good. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about practically speaking here, because I know one concern a lot of people have for your health, but also for, you know, your aesthetics of your weight and things that you care about. You don't want to pack on the pounds by turning to food as your comfort in these times to sort of bury your feelings. What are some practical ways that you tell people to deal with that side of things too?
Well, as far as the emotional eating, we need to realize that what we're going to for the food is not going to solve the problem. So if we look at the future in advance and look at the food as far as what is it going to look like on you after you eat it, like after you put on that extra 5 pounds, where is it going to show up? Or is it going to take care of the problem? This one's still going to be nagging you. This one's still going to have their opinion. So not to take it personally. So I really believe it's about being prepared, knowing in advance that you're going to be going someplace and preparing yourself emotionally, as well as not going super hungry where you're going to be ravished and you're going to eat everything in sight. So knowing that up front is really important. The other is that most of the time when you think you're hungry, you're really just thirsty. And I always suggest carry water in your hand, like literally hold something in your hand, because if you're a righty, hold it in your right hand, because then it's not free to go pick up the next thing you want to eat.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
And there's lots of fun options now too. You don't have to drink just plain water. They've got flavored seltzer, and you can put even just fruit in regular water and things. Those tips they actually do work, and they're good ones, guys. You can see more tips like this in Lieberman-Wang's book, Find to Fab, and you can see that right there on your screen. You can find it on Amazon, and of course we will have links on our website as well. Great to have you as usual. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much.
All right, come back for more Good Day. We will see you back here in 2 minutes.